So we do see that BBBY over today went up from 6.40%, which is very, very interesting and which let's say quite cool, right? But we're going to be touching upon some very interesting stuff in today's video. So buckle up, let's waste no time, let's get right into it. First thing that I'm going to touch upon is the news like that we have March 1st on Bed Bath and Beyond. This is going to be the first thing, a lot more interesting stuff in this video, and let's actually clear the confusion about BBBY. Bed Bath& Beyond Inc. completes interest payment for senior notes. Union NJ March 3rd, like this is like what happened. Today announced the payment of the interest dues as of February 1st, 2023 on the company's 3.749% senior notes due 2024, 4.915 senior notes due 2034, 5.16% senior notes due 2044, collectively the senior notes, as the previously announced holders of senior notes as of February 27, 2023. The special record date receives payments of the February 1st interest on February 2023. Now, a lot of people just by reading this are going to be confused, but let's just scroll and look through some comments. I think that this was just the usual stuff going on, okay? The share price takes a hit, maybe they should just start announcing bad news, then instant rockets, right? Because these hypothetically are good news for BBBY. So, a lot of people are always like, "I've." This is just a thing like that I have, like about the redditors, which I don't have nothing bad against them. Just this one thing, they're just like waiting for a rocket every single day, and they're just, of course, when you invest into a stock, you're gonna be emotionally uh, attached to the thing, of course. But in some place, you just gotta forget about the money, and a lot of people playing the short squeezes. For example, this could be a decent short squeeze, are playing them like a lottery tickets. Which I'm not saying that this is gonna be it. Do not get me wrong, but you should have your psychology like out of the way. Which again, it's human. It's just stuff, emotions like that. It's human, but as I mentioned, let's continue to read like through this. And the market sees this as the late payment and money out of the BBBY's operational costs that bleeds every day. We're hoping for news of MA, non-diluted cash infusion, or news that the company is now cash flow positive, right? Because if you remember, BBBY actually had a lot of stores closed, which is not so good news on it. Hypothetically, just look at this thing, right? Look at this. Looking at the bottom right corner, we do see the performance into here. We do see all the numbers being red. Is this a good thing? Like technically, no. We do see that 91% down performance in the past year. So last year, this time, we were sitting at a very, very good price. Nonetheless, like we even had a weekly range. And this is actually the first time like when we're topping in this same price position or ever since like 1993, so like let's say 30 years. So in the past 30 years we're again touching the exact same level of price. Now I have like this thing on the right which I don't usually have, but this is just the volume like that I really want to touch upon. If I come into here, you do see right here we have the volume. There is a lot of volume like that went into this market in here, right? This is a big push up. Hypothetically, this is awesome supply area, which in this situation I'm not technically looking for supply areas. Hypothetically, the price has just been bleeding. And if you remember, let me just turn this off. Hypothetically, like the volume is still kind of flat, has ever been like ever since like this 13th of February. We have been kind of slowly, surely going down. In this situation today, we haven't gone down, but in the previous videos, I'm gonna go and like show you again through some things about BBBY. Still gonna talk about like the short interest and whatnot, and then I'm going to show you the whole technical analysis. This is going to be very interesting, and this nobody's talking about this. Okay, all the YouTubers are just going to pull out the chart, like for example, going to pull out a chart with 1,000 indicators, and you cannot even see the price, like where the price is. This is all clean. So before we get into it, I want to just show the short interest. Okay, the short interests, which we again we have the barriers now. Again, it's always going to be up to you. This is 24th of February. Volume was 570. The short interest is actually 65 million, which just a lot. The short interest change saved 17%, the percent of the float. Uh, Not something crazy. Again, not something that crazy. BBBY, Bath and Beyond, just great, just a big company in it. Just looking at it, like closing all these deals, to be like 100% honest with you, like the whole time right here I was actually bearish and looking the lows to continue to get cleared. Hypothetically, even right now, I'm generally expecting more bearish moves to come, which I'm going to show you in a second. But going back into here, we actually are going to see some news which are not that new, right? We have some on the like 2 days ago and whatnot, but this is the day for the AMC. A lot of these are just doomed, right? A lot of these just packed with BS, full of like full of crap. And I want to really touch upon this right here. This is from Baroons, right? I have nothing against the site, but I want to read through some things right in here. 30-day grace period that the BBY entered. 30-day grace period to make good on those payments earlier February, warning that investors that it was considering filing for bankruptcy. Wouldn't have been great if this BBY actually fell for bankruptcy. So then on February 7th, the retailer said it completed on an equity offering which will be bring in more than 1 billion in installments, allowing it to make those interest payments after all. Bed Bath's stock was up 6.5% to 140 after the announcement on Wednesday. Shares are down 94% over the past year, not 92% down over the past year. The stuff that I was just talking about, right? To see the performance. Uh, Very poor performance. Like, this is not me having anything against BBBY, but I'm genuinely expecting the price to continue and deliver lower like such. Of course, we might see some bigger pullbacks. We have a lot of liquidity on that side. Like, of course, right? Let me just come in here. But my general thoughts are looking something like this, looking for it to deliver lower. Now, is there anything else to say about BBBY for the people who watch till like this much, like till the end of the video, and you were still stuck to like watching this? Hear me out. BBBY is actually, like, hypothetically speaking about a trend, because this is all I do, right? The trend does not look so good. Doesn't look so good. Like, starting from right here, or like, let's say we have the highs, but I'm not gonna go take the high. I'm gonna just, let's say, from here. This is from May 2022, right? So for the past 300 days, we're close to 1 year. 300 days is what? Well, you can just, let's just, like 10 months or so, 11, 10 and a half months. Yeah, it has been a very big bearish trend and doesn't look so good. I don't think it's actually gonna look anything better in the near future. Now, hypothetically saying, as I mentioned in my short form videos, failed to break 3 times on this weekly, which is absolutely just, again, sad. I'm expecting the price to continue to deliver lower. Keep in mind, I was correct about the bullish moves and I was correct the whole time about the bearish moves. If you don't believe me, you can just go check my previous videos out. But if you watch till this long, till the end, maybe you're gonna be maybe you're going to want to join the Discord with the friends. So yeah, buckle up. We can open some discussions. Let me know.